So I am a part of the team of Travel Croatia and Beyond Boutique DMC. I'm going to tell you briefly about who we are. We are a relatively small team made up of young and diverse professionals. We share a lot of love for travel. We are well educated and we call Croatia our home, which we believe to be extremely important. We are a boutique DMC focused on providing outstanding and unique experiences, and this is our specialty. We give special attention to all the details. We have really high knowledge of the destination, and we also have consistent leaderships and control growth and excellent commitment with unmatched service providers. How do we work? We are very serious about doing site inspections before the season and after the season. Our top priority is always to keep both you, agents, and your clients safe in the tourism chain of Croatia. We have very detailed checklists that ensure us to do everything in top quality, to control everything, and go through with each and every desire that our clients have. We provide concierge service, organize exclusive private and travel events, offer incentive benefits through the signature approach, and we also focus on sustainable practices. We are specialized in custom luxury travel, and we craft unique, personalized itineraries that are not the same. So each itinerary is tailor-made and it's different from one another. Our team is committed to go the extra mile to ensure every detail is perfect and to provide you and your clients with finest travel solutions and some unforgettable memories. Here you have a small map of the area where you can see the shape of Croatia and how close it is to Slovenia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, Serbia, and Albania. You can see the different colors for each of the country, and also the names of top locations that are most searched in Google when people want to travel to the area, like Ljubljana and Bled Lake in Slovenia, Rovinj in Istria in Croatia, Zagreb, which is the capital, Plitvice Lakes National Park, Split in Central Dalmatia, Dubrovnik, beautiful Mostar and Sarajevo in Bosnia and Herzegovina, Kotor in Montenegro, Tirana and Sarande in Albania. So basically what is really important to say at the beginning of each conversation about traveling to Croatia is that the country is really, really small, it's very diverse, and you can get from one place to another in a short amount of time. For example, from Ljubljana to Zagreb, there's only 1 hour of driving. From Zagreb to Rovinj, you have 2 hours. From Zagreb to Plitvice Lakes National Park, 2.5 hours. From Plitvice to Split, another 2.5 hours. And then to Dubrovnik, 2.5 to 3 hours. From Dubrovnik, you basically jump to Montenegro, Kotor in 1.5 hours. And then from Kotor to Tirana, you have about 5 hours of driving. So everything is very, very close, which is very convenient because you can combine Croatia with other countries very easily. Our product selection gives you a short glimpse of all the products that we offer for Croatian boutique experiences. Croatia luxury journeys that are tailor-made based on the preferences, wishes, desires, dates of clients. Luxury properties, Croatia is not a big fan of big chain properties. So we have really a lot of beautiful luxury boutique hotels that are either centrally placed in the historic cores of the cities or a little bit outside in beautiful vineyards and olive groves. Yachting holidays, whether you're chartering a yacht, doing island hopping, Croatia has over 1,200 islands, so it's a country perfect for island hopping. And it doesn't matter if you're on a cruise or doing a charter of a small sailboat or doing a mix of the land and the sea, it's inevitable to visit Croatian islands while you are in the country. Weddings and honeymoons, I mean, the name says everything. Island hopping, Gastronomy and wine, the whole of Croatia, as well as Slovenia and Montenegro and Bosnia and Herzegovina, is full of vineyards and beautiful wineries that are usually family-owned, have amazing, exquisite stories, and that have been in the families for generations. So doing some wine tasting and the gastro tasting is a must-do while you're in Croatia. We also offer exquisite day trips for those who are, let's say, on cruisers and are looking for short excursions. Signature events, any kind of celebration, really, from small ones like birthdays to big events for more than 100 people. Adriatic luxury cruise, an absolute gem from our product that we are going to hear about it a little bit more later on. Multi-generational journey. People like traveling with their parents and their kids. So you have not only the young people, but also the elders and really, really small children. And we are experts in creating journeys through Croatia and surrounding countries that can encompass everything that the family wants. Incentives and celebrations in very unique places, in fortresses that are not allowed. They're not open for public, or there are no restaurants there, so everything needs to be tailor-made and catered. VIP transfer services also here. We're going to give you 2 itinerary examples that are actually a whole product that you can use to maybe start conversation with your clients, or maybe just wake up a little bit of interest in Croatia in them if they don't have it by now. So this is a brief overview of 2 itineraries, and then later on 3 exceptional Adriatic luxury cruise products that are actually 3 boats. These examples will truly help you to initiate conversations with your clients. And you will also have almost tangible products for sale later on. Before we continue, I must say that all these itineraries are personalized and they can be customized further on. And it would be a breeze to change hotels, change number of people, change dates, remove some of the tours, add new tours depending on clients' preferences, and you will also see some starting from price here. The first one, I forgot to say that both itineraries are in Spanish. I'm going to continue speaking in English, but I'm sure all of you can understand what is written on the screen. So this is a short program through the beauties of Croatia and Montenegro on the coast of Adriatic. This particular one is a luxurious one for September this year. Of course, we can move it to any other date. And this one is for 4 people, based on 4 people. It's covering Croatia and Montenegro, Herceg-Novi. This is the itinerary. We usually compose the itinerary in a way that after the map and the initial page, you see the itinerario a primera vista, the itinerary at the first sight, where you can see the dates, how many days exactly you have, and what you are doing each of the day. Now we are going to pass through this particular itinerary. So this one starts in beautiful, beautiful region of Istria. The transportation from any airport can be done, from Venice, from Trieste, or from Ljubljana, from Zagreb. It really doesn't matter. This one starts from Trieste, and you check into Bale, which is a beautiful little place in the very heart of Istria at Hotel Menengheti. It's an amazing, unique location that used to be an abandoned hotel that was then renovated into, it used to be an abandoned village, I'm sorry, and then it was renovated into a beautiful 5-star hotel that has their own winery, their own vineyards, olive groves, and their own private beach, just a walk away from the hotel and the residences. We input usually a little bit of info about the hotel, check-in, check-out, the info if pets are allowed or not, the address, of course, and the contact number. Day 2 takes you further to the very heart of Istria for the famous truffle hunting experience and wine tasting in one of the most beautiful wineries in Istria region. As I said before, these wineries are family owned, and all businesses in Istria and basically the rest of Croatia are family owned in the same family for generations. So when you get there, you hear a really, really great story about how they began. Usually their grandparents began with the story and then they continued further on. So it's not just the experience or the tasting, but also the knowledge that you get after that. Day 3 takes you to the amazing, amazing, beautiful town of Rovinj. You have a walking tour in Rovinj and a little bit of free time before you return back to Bala, to the hotel. Day 4 takes you further south from Istria to Split, and on the way to Split, there's a beautiful stop that you cannot avoid, which is Plitvice Lakes National Park, one of the oldest national parks in Europe. You get to have a private walking tour of both lower and upper lakes before getting back into the van, the car, and going further to Split. The accommodation is Split. In this particular case, is beautiful Santa Lucia, a heritage hotel placed in the very center of Split, the old town. Again, you have a little bit of info about the hotel, a little bit of info about the city of Split, which has been a part of the UNESCO together with Diocletian's Palace. Day 5 takes you to a walking tour through the Split, through the Diocletian's Palace and the rest of the UNESCO part of the city. A little bit of free time, and then a true gem of the day. It's Chef's Table in Split, where you can taste local flavors, food made for you just by the professional chef, and enjoy talking to our beautiful chef who's a great expert, not just in food, but also telling local Dalmatian stories. This is a little bit more about the chef's table, where you have a full description of it, how it begins. You do not participate in cooking, but she usually prepares like 10 dishes that you taste. So you chop from one plate to another and you taste all of it. Day 6 takes you to Stari Grad Hvar, but before that you have an amazing island hopping experience to Brač, Vis Island, and Pakleni Islands, which are very close to Split. And the day finishes in Stari Grad, an amazing Maslina resort, mindful luxury resort that treasures nature equally as luxury. They love the sustainable tourism. It's perfect for nature lovers who love all the perks of luxurious accommodation, but also respect nature so much. The resort was built on an olive grove. So in order to preserve the olive trees during the construction, they actually moved all those olive trees into an aromatic garden, finished the hotel, left a little place to bring back those olive trees to their original place. And today they make olive oil and soaps and shampoos from the same olive trees, which is an amazing story. A little bit of info about Hvar. Hvar is the sunniest place in Europe, at least weather experts say so, but it really is. It has the highest number of sunny days. It's amazing for families. It's amazing for couples, great for honeymoons, perfect to do island hopping or travel from Hvar further south, either by boat or by land. Day 7 takes you to a very special experience, which is a Bohemian dinner, just a few kilometers away from Hvar. It's a picnic moment with stunning views and amazing food prepared by a private chef. It's truly amazing. All the ingredients are from the garden of the chef, and you just enjoy the evening in the open air. Day 8 takes you from Stari Grad back to Split, and then from Split you go to Dubrovnik with one stop on the way, which is the inevitable oyster tasting program. You stop in Mali Stone, where you get on oyster bar. The boat picks you up in a bay, and you get on an oyster bar, and you actually listen about the cultivation of oysters there before trying some. There's a version in the itinerary where you have a full picnic experience, a full lunch with cooked oysters and other shells. In Dubrovnik, we love working with Excelsior hotels. So in this itinerary, you can see exactly that one. A little bit of info about the hotel. The hotel is placed just outside of the city walls of Dubrovnik. So it's perfect for those who like exploring the city on their own, because they can get into the central part of Dubrovnik without any transportation. It's literally 5 minutes from the entrance to Dubrovnik, and it's super luxurious and they are very, very friendly. Info about Dubrovnik, the famous town that will enchant you with its beauty. Day 9 takes you to the Grand Combo Tour of Dubrovnik, which covers not only the walking tour of the old town of Dubrovnik, but also of the walls of Dubrovnik, and it takes you all the way to the Serge Hill by cable car for some stunning views over the old town and the bay. Afternoon brings you a little bit of free time. Day 10, the inevitable tour to the Elafiti Islands, just outside of Dubrovnik, for some island hopping and hopefully stopping at Bova restaurant, or you can have a picnic basket with you packed for you so you can enjoy one of the isolated beaches. Day 11 takes you further south from Croatia to Montenegro to a wonderful one and only resort in Herceg-Novi. Again, there's some info about the hotel. It's a great resort with beautiful private beach with pools and really excellent accommodation. When you're in Montenegro, you must visit Perast, Our Lady on the Rocks Island, and Kotor Bay. You can do this either by van or by boat. Day 13 takes you to the airport in Tivat or Dubrovnik. This is a very basic one in terms of the accommodation, the type of the rooms, the category, and the way of transportation. It can always be a little bit upgraded, so you can go from one island to another by a yacht or a speedboat and not use only land transfer. Here you can see the price based on 4 people. The price goes from 10,970 euros per person. It's total for 13 days and 12 overnights. As I said, these were tentative dates for September. It covers 2 countries, starts from Istria and ends in Herceg-Novi. We always input the detailed info about the accommodation, about transfers day by day, about experiences day by day, and more details, what is not included, what is included, what you need to keep in mind, what you need to bring with you. The second itinerary that we want to show you is the one covering Croatia. The tentative dates here are for the late September and early October. This one is based on 2 people, but doesn't necessarily need to be. Again, a little bit of a map of Croatia and the area that the itinerary covers, from Dubrovnik to Korčula, Hvar, and it ends in Split. So it basically covers South and Central Dalmatia. Itinerary at the first side, the total number of days, dates, and exactly what you will be doing from one day to another. Day 1, you arrive in Dubrovnik, you check in and have some free time in the old town. The location here is, the accommodation here is a boutique hotel called Scalini Palace. It's in the very center of the city. It's super amazing, super sweet, and it's very easy for you to explore the city on your own when you're allocated there. Again, a little bit of info about Dubrovnik and the famous red rooftops. Second day takes you to the Best of Dubrovnik tour, which basically covers a panoramic ride in electric tuk-tuk that takes you outside of Dubrovnik. And then you return to the very center of the city for a walking tour through the historic core, everything with a local guide, of course. Day 3 takes you to the Elafiti island hopping. It's either Bova restaurant or San Pietro, one of those Robinson Crusoe kind of restaurants that are placed on the islands that will give you a true glimpse of natural kind of living, and the food that you eat has been hunted literally a few meters away from you. Everything's super fresh. Day 4 takes you from Dubrovnik in a speedboat to Korčula, where you enjoy Lešić Dimitri Palace, an amazing boutique hotel. And it's truly amazing. They have a couple of residences there that are super cute and super friendly for all the first-time visitors, because it's placed in the very center of old Korčula town. Info about Korčula: amazing town that is famous for allegedly being the birthplace of Marco Polo, and also for the sword dancing called Moreška. Day 5 takes you from Korčula further north to Hvar, the stunning island, also by speedboat, to another hotel this time, Moezi, which is also centrally located, has its own beach, the pool, and it's really easy from there to get to any place else. Info about Hvar: Day 6 takes you to the amazing wine tasting experience and lunch in the heart of the island of Hvar, which is a must-do when you are there. This is a little bit of more info about the experience. Very exclusive. You can rent the cabana for yourself and spend time there with you and your family, friends who you're traveling with. An expert sommelier brings you a lot of information about the wines. You enjoy the vineyard before tasting the wine, and you get to know a little bit more about the island and local living. Day 7 takes you by speedboat from Hvar to Split. The accommodation in this particular itinerary is Hotel Ambassador, which is placed on the very waterfront of Split, having the most amazing views at the Diocletian Palace and the rest of the UNESCO part of the city. Info about Split, of course, about the Diocletian Palace, the UNESCO part. Day 8 takes you to the walking tour of the old town of Split and some free time later on in the afternoon. Day 9 takes you to the chef's table experience, which can also be upgraded to the cooking experience for the brave ones who actually want to get their hands dirty and learn something, how to cook something Dalmatian for themselves. Again, more info about the tour. And then day 10, you're actually leaving Split with the transportation from your hotel to the airport of Split. Info about the hotels, transportation, experiences, and more details. As I said before, all these itineraries can be upgraded. You don't need to go by land from one place to another. A yacht can be used. Also, upgrade of the rooms can be done easily. A change of hotels, we can add more tours or exclude some. And then we come to the absolute gem of our products, the 3 boats. The first one, Queen Eleganza, Croatian Adriatic luxury cruise for this year, and also we will be offering it for next year too. The idea behind the Adriatic luxury cruise is offering a small group cruising that will give you all the perks of luxury cruise without being in large groups, and just the opportunity to meet the like-minded people who love traveling in small groups, who love doing island hopping with basically everything included inside. Queen Eleganza is a beautiful boat with 17 cabins total for 34 people. You can see here that the currently only available date is August 24 to 31st for the itinerary of Central Dalmatia from Split to Split. The prices stated here are per cabin. On lower deck, 9,790 euros per cabin. So 2 people in a cabin, you split this price into 2 and just take a quick look into what is included in the price. Basically everything. You get on the boat, you have arrival and departure transportation secured, 7-night cruise in deluxe or deluxe superior air-conditioned cabins, 10 crew members that take care of you all the time, personal chef, pre-planned itinerary, historical walking tours in towns depending on where the boat is going by the itinerary, water sports that are associated with, certain boat, daily buffet breakfast, 3-course lunch and dinner daily, captain's dinner, all-inclusive domestic drink package, daily cabin service and towel change, midweek bed linen change, tourist taxes, port fees, final cleaning. So basically you get on the boat and you don't need to worry about anything else. Prices are different from the lower deck to the main deck and then to the VIP cabin main deck, of course. The second one is the beautiful Bella. I think the name says everything for itself. It's a luxurious and unique boat. It has a total of 10 cabins. It's a little bit smaller than Queen Eleganza for 20 people total. It can also be rented as a whole boat or as an island hopping Adriatic luxury cruise version. You can see the prices here for the only available date for this year. It's September 14th to September 21st. Also, Central Dalmatia itinerary from Split to Split. So the lower deck, W's, twin U's, or convertible cabins, 21,100 euros per cabin, or the triple U's for 30,000, or main deck master cabin, 28,000 euros per cabin. Again, 2 or in one case, 3 people per cabin when you split the price and when you see that everything is included inside and you have nothing to worry about. We truly believe that this product is worth of big promotion for this year. The third one is Maxita, a completely new boat that has just set sail this year. So anyone who is on the boat this year can say that they are basically the first one sailing on it. The only available date is September 21 to 28, and this one covers a little bit more of Croatia because it goes from Dubrovnik to Split. This boat has a price per person in master cabin 10,165 euros, VIP cabin 9,725 euros, and double convertible cabin 7,955 euros per person. Again, everything included: the arrival, departure, transportation, 7-night cruise, 7 crew members taking care of you, personal chef, pre-planned itinerary, historical walking tours, respectable like water sports and like jet ski, sea bobs, water skiing, breakfast on a daily basis, 3-course lunch and dinner on a daily basis, captain dinner, all inclusive, drink package, cabin service, towel change, midweek bed linen change, tourist taxes, port fees, final cleaning. This is the example of the pre-planned itinerary, the one that Maxita has for this last date from Dubrovnik to Split. So you basically jump from Dubrovnik to Lopud Island and Elafiti Islands. After that, beautiful Mljet Island, which is basically a whole island, is a national park. And then to Korčula, the birthplace of Marco Polo. After that, you explore Hvar and Pakleni Islands, go to Brač, to the famous Golden Horn Beach, and then from there back to Split or to Trogir for the checkout. It's truly amazing. It's a product that's worth every promotion, and it's perfect because you can promote it in a way that it's a full product that clients don't need to worry about anything when booking this. Why make reservation with us? The most important, we have competitive contracts with top hotels in the whole region. We honor the policies of payment and cancellation of our local partners. We normally have access to the best availability than websites, and we do value the importance of VIP meet and greet at airports. We take pride in our long-term relationships with boat and villa owners. We collaborate very closely with hand-picked transport companies, drivers, helicopters, jets, boats, villas, hotels. And we do have direct connections with general managers and hotel owners, which facilitates communication and dealing with finishing the itinerary, composing it, and basically selling it to the clients. And that's basically it. Our tech partners are Access Travel App and Trip Creator. In Trip Creator, we usually use it to compose the itinerary and then send the link to you, which you can easily forward it to your clients. If we don't use the Trip Creator, then we use a normal PDF document that you get and you can forward it through WhatsApp or email. The Access Travel App helps us a great deal to compose the already sold itinerary so that clients can download the app on their smartphones and then have the itinerary available to them at all times during their stay. Another perk of Access Travel App is that it has a messaging system integrated within the app. So whatever clients need, they can just text it, and me and my colleagues are there at their disposal 24/7 during their stay. They can ask whatever they want, and they get immediate help with whatever happens. And that's it, basically. Thank you guys for all the attention, for your time, and maybe if you have some questions, we can start with that.
Thank you, Andrea. It was really great. It was amazing to see some places that I've been this year, and I miss it so much. Everybody here is saying that it was beautiful, great presentation. They love it. We do have some questions for the boats. I think for the ones that you can sell by cabin, the age of the kids that can go is usually, do you have like a minimum age?
There is no minimum age. These are big boats, and you always trust that parents will take care of the kids. And usually that people buy these, they usually bring a nanny with them. So it's safe for all ages, from babies to adults, literally.
Oh, that's great. We also have a question regarding concierge services, like for restaurants, the beach clubs, if you can talk a little bit about it.
We can do that part too. Of course, it's based on the inquiry. We do have a lot of clients. Once they book the whole itinerary, then they, well, especially if we're talking about island hopping, and when they get to, let's say, Elapiti Islands, they do need the reservation, for example, Bova restaurant, because it's usually full. Yes, we assist in that too.
That's great. I think also it's nice for us to highlight that you have amazing guides in Spanish, in Portuguese. We're very impressed with the quality of the guides and their knowledge. So that's really nice. But also, I think we need to stress the thing that Brazilians are very last minute, especially the Brazilians. I know Mexicans as well. Maybe they plan a little bit more than us, but so it's really important. No, Juli, it's just the same as Brazilians. So it's really the availability is really an issue, right? Like as we can see, like in the boats, you have only one departure available. And we see so many Brazilians now deciding to go in July to Croatia. So I think the agents need to educate the client somehow that it's really hard to get availability, right?
Yes, so I think it's very important for all of you guys who haven't visited Croatia. I'm going to say yet, because I hope that all of you will come over here at some point and see it firsthand. Croatia is really small. We don't have big, like large hotel chains. So we're talking about small boutique properties. Those centrally located usually don't have more than 10 rooms. Those that are a bit larger have from 30 to 60 rooms. So if you want to be centrally located in a 4 or 5-star beautiful hotel, you do need to make plans in advance, because I mean, we can always deal with last minute, but it might not be the hotel that your clients wish to have at that point.
Yeah, just Marina is asking, is the end of July and beginning of August still crowded? Yes, right?
Yes,
peak season.
Yes, it is. So maybe try mid-September to late September. Still very beautiful time, perfect for island hopping. The sea is still very favorable, so you can enjoy all the perks of Dalmatia and the rest of Croatia. and there are a bit less people, or wait until May if you're for a less crowded option. Otherwise, the best time to travel, it truly is from May to September or even the end of October.
Perfect. And we will send the presentation to everyone because everyone is asking for that. Se la vamos a enviar a todos la presentación. Van a haber itinerarios. If you need to be in contact with Andrea, we could put you in contact with Andrea. And also, I always said, like, there's a lot of time difference, more with Mexico. We have 8 hours difference. So send the request at night or during the morning, so the girls can answer as quick as they can, because I know everything is last minute. Just to know, you know, now it's late in Croatia and it's morning here, so we have that time difference. What is the biggest group size recommend to travel through Croatia or Croatia and Montenegro?
Well, it kind of depends. I mean, we can always accommodate groups of 20, 30, 50 people. It just depends on the inquiry. There are basically no limits, literally.
Yes, you have some hotels like limitations, like some places that you have like bigger resorts as well,
Yes,
right?
then I mean, if you are talking about bigger groups, then we are always talking about bigger hotels. We are never going to separate the group into several small boutique hotels that are centrally located. So for bigger groups, we have a different kind of procedure, but it's also luxurious, 5-star, very well experienced local guides, hand-picked activities for them. So yeah, no limit in the number of people. Yes, we can do 85 to 120. No problem. Just send the inquiry.
You are doing a very special incentive, right? In October, I guess. I don't remember when it is in Dubrovnik.
I think Marie is here with us somewhere. Hi, Marie. Hola, ¿cómo estás? It's for 70 people. Hola. It's 70 people total. It's very, very special. And yes, with all the tours, regatta experience, a small competition, a scavenger hunt in the old town of Dubrovnik, very specially organized for them. And then the gala dinner in Lovrijenac Fortress, which is a historical building. There's no restaurant there. It's very unique to have any kind of event there. So we are very much excited and we can't wait.
That's amazing. That's really nice. I think it is a destination that Brazilians and Mexicans are now eager to discover. So I think we'll send all the information. If you guys have any questions, just let us know. The team is really, really, really hands-on. Whenever we have any last minute requests, I know they go crazy with the Brazilians, but we managed to do it. But yes, thank you so much.
Gracias a todos. Lo que necesiten, bueno, tanto el equipo de Travel Croatia como nosotros estamos a su disposición. Traten que no sea tan last minute, así tenemos más tiempo de conseguir mejores cosas. Como dijo Andrea, septiembre es una época súper linda para ir, que no van a encontrar tanta gente. Pero bueno, espero que se pueda vender mucho Croacia, Montenegro, Albania,
Eslovenia.
Eslovenia.
Claro.
Le gusta muchísimo Eslovenia.
Yes.
Gracias, Andrea. Aquí todos.
Gracias a todos.
Un placer.
Tchau,
Buen día a
gente.
todos.
Obrigada.
Adiós.
Hasta luego.